Hey y'all, I've just started writing a fan fiction series about Star Trek, the whole Star Trek franchise. It's not based on any one ship that's been, that's had a show about it or whatever. But I like Star Trek so much, so I think I'm gonna just play with the franchise, keep it going. I'm thinking like, what if this happened or what if that happened? That's how movies get started anyway. Um, I thought, let's write a TV series. And I had ideas for the characters and all this. It's not really something that can go on TV yet. So I'm going to write just the fan fiction, the books. I'm introducing new characters, new ship. Um, it's a new storyline. I'm going to tie in a few cameos from existing characters. Um, but they're not going to really be featured or anything. It's going to be something new. It's going to be something new. And what I'm playing off of is well, I don't want to give away my premise too much. But whenever I start putting out the fan fiction, little booklets, they probably won't be full novels. Maybe for a while. But I've got all these ideas, and I want to put on paper or digital, because people don't really read paper anymore. And so playing it, woo! Anyway, I don't want to really give away my premise. Okay, needless to say, I don't know, it's a good phrase. Needless to say, it's a good phrase, but I don't have a continuation. It's just a phrase, it's not a sentence. Funny stuff, anyway. But watch for these little booklets. Periodically, I'll also be putting out little teasers on Facebook or whatever that says go check out Amazon, because I think I'm going to upload it as like a Kindle ebook whenever I get stuff ready with my other books, because I'm working on some other books still. I don't want to give away too much. If you watch my videos or not, most people don't, but you might know something about me and something about, I've been working on this series called Globic Tales, and see, the story's been rolling around in my head for over 20 years, which is really kind of sad, because I have not finished writing a book yet. Yeah, cause see, like, this has happened multiple times, but I'll just give an example. When I was in high school, I had written maybe 120, 200 pages of this story, and I had it in a 3-ring binder. I don't know what happened to it, I lost it or something. And I started rewriting it, because I had to start from scratch. So I was rewriting the story, and I got maybe 100 or 200 pages, and my computer crashed and locked up. So I didn't work on Globic Tales for a couple of years, and then we got a different computer, and I started typing it again, and life happens. I didn't finish it. I had put it off because I was like, it's just a book. It's just something I'm working on. It's just like, it's like a hobby to me. And the way priorities work for me, I don't do things I like to do so much. I do what I feel like I have to do. So I went to work or to school, or I don't know what it was. But I didn't work on it for a couple of years. So whenever I look back on it, I start reading it from the beginning to refresh where I was, and so I'm adding to it. And so in the end, I add maybe 50 more pages. Computer locks up again, so I start over again next couple of years. And actually, about 10 years into the creative process, the name of my lead character changed. I decided to change his backstory, and so much changed there. And I realized he was growing up as I was growing up. Because when I rewrite, I was not writing like a teenager. I was writing like a 30-something guy. He had an adopted kid. I was writing like 30 something, and that's how old he was. And when it started, when I first wrote about it, I mean, of course, I was like 14 or something. I was thinking, ooh, he's an older teenager. Ooh, girls, it was stupid. I mean, not stupid. Shouldn't say stupid. Sophomoric. It was very, very juvenile. You know, he had crushes and all this kind of cheesy stuff. And as it grew up, now he's delving into parenthood and stuff like that. And so when I actually get this series done, I don't know what it's going to look like, really, because it's been growing and changing with me. But what I see now, I see a book. It's all fantasy, science fictiony. It's not fantasy like magic wands, but not on Earth. It's set in another place. And science fictiony, there are some science stuff, but it's not like robots and phasers, and it's not futuristic stuff. But I would say it's science fictiony. And I'm gonna have some funny characters, some serious characters, and it delves more into spirituality than it did when I was a kid, and I was thinking about kid things. And now I've grown up, and I think about bigger, heady, spiritual philosophical things, and parenthood subjects, and subjects where you're making real life choices, and it's changing. But my writing style has changed too, of course. But I don't know who I'm writing to. I don't know who my audience is. Then it was just other kids, and so now I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'm still writing to like juvenile, young adult, 18 to 25. I don't know what my readership it would be if anybody ever reads it. If I ever, but it's gonna get finished. I'm gonna write the first book, and I plan on having the first book in the Globic Tales series out by Christmas. It'll probably be ebook, Kindle ebook, and about the same time I'll have my my Star Trek series started as well. Just watch for it.